Portland, Oregon is like its own world. Whole different kind of place that I've ever been to. And moving here, there was a lot of things that I had no idea about. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the 15 things that you must know before moving to Portland, Oregon. We're getting after it right now. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Wilkie with the Real Agent Now Group right here in the Portland Metro. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to learn everything about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, play, and those 15 things you must know, make sure you tap that subscribe button and you click the little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. And we honestly get so many phone calls, emails, texts every single day from people moving, relocating here. We absolutely love it. So thinking about moving anywhere in the Portland Metro or Southwest Washington, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, even send us that pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. All right. I got my little list here, 15 things you must know before moving here. And so I want to kind of keep on track with this. Number one, that's the thing you need to know the most, so you got to stay tuned for that. So number one on the list is there's no sales tax here in Oregon. So that's actually a pretty cool thing. It's weird to come here and you see something on the shelf that's $4.29 and you pay $4.29 for it. That actually completely threw me off when I got here, but I think they hit you in a couple different areas when it comes to taxes. But real quick with that, it is well known that obviously we have no sales tax down here, and Washington has no income tax. You cannot win in both worlds. You can live up in Washington, work in Washington, and get no income tax and then come do your shopping in Oregon. But you cannot live up in Washington and work in Oregon and get that no state income tax, whatever you want to call it, advantage. So just know that. Number two on the list, it rains often, but not a lot. That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? So it rains often. It's usually during the winter months. That's when we see the majority of it. We have incredible summers. Oh my gosh, just bright blue skies and sunshine. The winter months, you're going to see the rain. I come from North Idaho. All the rain that you see here is snow over there. So I'd rather take this rain all day. But when I say it doesn't rain a lot, when you actually look at the annual amount of precipitation, it's right around 33, 36 inches, depending on the article you read. But the national average, right there, 33 inches. So you don't really get any more than anywhere else in the country. And, you know, compared to like Seattle, which is right on the coast, that is actually where you get way more rain. It rains way harder. It's brutal over in that area. That is a lot more rain than we see here. So it's a lot of drizzles in the morning. Sometimes you will get a lot of those gray days, string a week or two of those together. So it does rain often, but not a lot. Number three on the list, that food, the brewskis, the wine, it is no joke. It is for real. I don't care which direction, northeast, southwest you go, you're going to find some of the best. There is, in the mall right there in Beaverton where we live, one of the best Vietnamese places I've ever eaten in my life. It's like a 5-star rated. They have the best dumplings on planet Earth, and it is in the Baybrook Mall. Like, I cannot even lie about that. I'm telling you right now, that is just Portland as a whole. And we actually got a cheesecake factory in there, believe it or not. I don't know if there's any more of those around in the world, but there is some incredible food, and cheesecake ain't one of them. But yes, everywhere you go, you have food cartels. You have some of the top James Beard winning chefs, restaurants. They have incredible breweries and wineries everywhere for you winos. Number 4 on the list, you will not be pumping your own gas here. Now, that drives me crazy, and for my wife, she thinks that's the greatest thing since, well, sliced bread she doesn't care about. The greatest thing since Lululemon. She loves not having to pump her gas. I can't stand it. I don't like waiting on it, whatever. And it's something that's probably never going to change, but you will not pump your gas here. Number 5 on the list, this is something that we hear all the time, and it is a true thing. The people in the PDX are chill. You are going to see people just a little bit slower in life. They're just not in a rush. They are way more friendly. That's one of the biggest comments we get from people moving here from all around the country and all around the world, really. Is just, oh my gosh, everywhere I go, people talk to me. So I thoroughly enjoy that. In my neighborhood, usually up at the end of the cul-de-sac, I got the smoker ripping. I got everybody coming up. You meet people quickly. That's how you get into these circles. That's how you learn a lot about Portland. But yes, people are super friendly and chill in the PDX. Number 6, better get that bike helmet, pump up those tires, and get ready to rip the old bicycle. You got over 300 miles of bike lanes just in downtown Portland alone, everywhere you go down there. But you're going to notice that biking is an absolute passion around here. Super sneaky. We've had a few clients move here, and I didn't even know this or think about this, but they're avid bicyclists, bicyclers, whatever you want to call it. And I like to get the old BMX bike out and think I can still rip, like when I was a kid. But they love that northwest Portland area and also Multnomah Village area. They choose to live there solely for the roads, because it's big, hilly, windy roads, and it just offers a lot of challenging bike riding for them. So just so you knew that, bring the bike. Number 7 is Powells. If you ever hear that, see that, whatever, that is the largest library on Earth and in Mars. It is huge. It's right downtown. It's actually, I'm not like a big book reader. I can't pay attention. I watch videos. I know you guys are going to tear me up on that one, but it's just not my thing. But I love going there. It's so much fun to go in there and see everything. The kids have a blast. You can usually just go right around the corner, hit a Ben & Jerry's ice cream afterwards, or grab some brewskis, whatever. But Powell's Bookstore is just an absolute must-see when you get here. Number 8 on the list is the Rose City. And why is it the Rose City? Well, you do have the Rose Test Garden right there up Northwest Heights area, or not Northwest, Arlington Heights area. But it actually started back in the 1800s, 19th century. You will see come springtime, the roses are everywhere, and it's a cool thing. I'm not like a flower guy by any means, but man, it's really cool to see all of those, especially in the park there. Number 9 is the Portland proximity, I like to say. I don't care which direction you go. You can go find amazing things to do, basically north, east, southwest. I love an hour and a half to the west, you go hit the coast. I love an hour and a half to the east, you go hit ski resorts. Anywhere south, north, east, west, you're going to find some great rivers for steelhead fishing, for just enjoying the outdoors, for hiking. You are close to everything. You can cruise right over to Bend, Oregon. That's a 4-hour gorgeous drive in Bend. No, it's pretty awesome. Go down to Salem, U of O game, even farther than that. So you got a lot to do, really close. Number 10 on the list, get ready to recycle. This is the most recycle-friendly place I've ever seen. It's pretty cool to see. You're going to get this like little teeny garbage can, like I'm used to having, like, you got the big dumpster, garbage can. You come here, you got like this little one. You get to throw like 4 pieces of trash away, and you're going to have this ginormous recycling can. They come every week. And so you're going to have recycling here is an absolute thing. And in fact, number 11 on the list, while I'm talking about recycling, they actually passed a law a little bit ago. You're going to pay for grocery bags. Yes, if you do not bring your grocery bag to the store, you will be charged for that. So that's the weirdest thing in the world. I can't believe I'm like used to it now. I never in a million years thought, but like in my pickup, I've got usually some Trader Joe's, but the reusable grocery bags, I just carry them with me now. It's something I got used to. At first, I was like, what in the... Are you kidding? But hey, you know what? They're saving. I'm not down with the paper straws, though. Oh my gosh, the paper straws got to go. You put that in your drink, and like 5 seconds later, you're drinking pulp. I'm not down with it. You can comment down below if you like the paper straws, because that's where we think differently. But yes, you're going to pay for grocery bags in Portland if you don't have your bag, your reusable bag. Number 12 is you got to choose the right area. There are quadrants here, even though there's 5 of them. I keep getting beat up on this, but I don't know. It's just what they call them, the five sections of Portland, and they are completely different. It's like completely different worlds. I remember, and like a lot of my neighbors, I live on the west side, and they're like born and raised over there, so they never left. And they're like, yeah, we never go to the east side, southeast, north. Like, we weren't even allowed to go there as kids. I'm like, I go there all the time. It's awesome now. It's been, cleaned up a little bit since, 30 years ago. But yes, it is completely different worlds, and the locals are going to have massive opinions about the different sections, but you will have totally different lifestyles. So choosing the right area in Portland will be the most important. We've helped 150 clients since the beginning of 2020 do it, so we're getting pretty good at it. Number 13 on the list is there is no NFL or MLB teams. And you might be like, so what? Well, there's almost an MLB team that could be coming here in the next few years, but Major League Soccer, that's a thing. Yes, I'm more of a hooper. I love my basketball, the Blazers. It's a blast to go watch them, but the life down here is the Major League Soccer team, the Portland Timbers. In fact, I'm a big sports guy. If you know of him, Dan Patrick is a big sports announcer, or not announcer, but radio guy, and he said the best sporting event that he's ever been to. He's been to Super Bowls in Spokane. I mean, he's been in different countries for soccer matches and the Olympics. He said a Portland Timbers home game is the best sports spectacle he's ever been to, hands down. And I concur. It is amazing to go down there. I actually just hop, I live in the west side. I hop on the Max. It drops you literally at the stadium. I go up in. You have a great time. It's just incredible down there. So no pro NFL or baseball team, but the soccer is life here. Number 14 on the list, it is legal to hit the J, baby. Yes, marijuana is legal in Portland, Oregon. You're going to see weed shops everywhere. I don't think it's a big deal anymore. Like when it first happened, I'm sure it was like shocked the world. But it is kind of interesting to live in a place to where basically every taco shop has a weed shop. There's weed shops just everywhere. So if you see the green plus sign, that is not where you go in for any kind of bumps and bruises. That is where you go in to get the Maui Wowie and I don't even know. I'm not a weed smoker, but that's where you're going to go get all the goods. Number 15 on the list is Portland. The housing prices are going up. The desire to be here is, but the building is not because we have an urban growth boundary. This is something that people don't really know or understand. Not only are we landlocked because of all the mountains, the rivers, the lakes, the trees, but we also have an urban growth boundary. That means that it's voted on every 10 years and they cannot build outside of it. So that is why you see, not massive new construction communities, usually little pockets, 7, 8, 9 homes here, 12 homes here. You do have a couple of areas where that you're starting to see like the bigger new construction neighborhoods go, but that's really what's important when you move here is just all of the stuff you need to know, but that lifestyle. What's going to fit you best? And when you reach out to us, tell us 2-3 things that you need to have, like whatever, we're like, oh, okay, I got it. I got 2 areas you've never even heard of. That's exactly what you would want. But the only way we can help you do that is you got to reach out. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends. We got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. Until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.